What's up, neighbor? It's me, Damian Howard, here with another power-packed week for us to focus on social and emotional development of those 3rd through 5th grade students that you care for. Hey, we're still in this space of focusing on healthy decision making, and the topic and title that we want to build upon this week is prioritizing your health. Prioritizing your health. Hey, so let's get into that conversation with our young people and ask them, do you prioritize your health? Do you make sure that mentally and physically you're doing the type of things that help you to be in the healthiest state and place that you can possibly be in? And then at that point, we're certainly going to raise up a couple of questions. But at that point, we just want to give them space and opportunity to explore that, to answer that question, to deal with that. Right? When you think of those decisions that you make, when you think of the life that you live and lead, are you positioning yourself to be in your healthiest place possible? This is an amazing opportunity for us to reflect upon ourselves and make sure that we're doing those things, that we're thinking those things and saying those things that help us to prioritize our own health. All right, so caregivers, here's those questions that we want to raise up to make sure that our 3rd through 5th grade students are in a good place concerning this topic this week, prioritizing your health. So number 1, what are some of those things that you're doing to make sure that you are in your healthiest place possible? Question 2, what are some areas whereby you can make improvements to ensure that you are prioritizing your own health? Hey, for the activation activity this week, we have a fun drawing experiment for our young people. We are going to encourage them and even challenge them to draw a volcano. In some way in that volcano, we want them to show different emotions that pour into their volcano. That over time, when those emotions continue to build up over the course of the day, there's going to be an eruption, namely one's feelings that reflect their emotions are going to erupt from that volcano. When our feelings erupt that show what we're emotionally dealing with on the inside, we want that eruption to be something that's positive. We want to be able to show people the best versions of ourselves. But if those emotions that are building up are very negative emotions that are making this volcano continue to build up, what's going to come out isn't going to be the best stuff. It might be kicking, it might be punching, it might be stuff that might make us feel better in the moment, but in the long term, it's not healthy. It's not the best thing for us. So as we deal with these volcanoes and we can step back after the volcano experiment and ask ourselves, what are those things that are in the volcanoes? Now, the follow-up question, going back to what we're focusing on this week, how are you making sure that you are prioritizing your own health? So when your volcano does erupt, it erupts with things that are positive. It erupts with things that are loving. It erupts with things that make you better and those people around you better. Neighbor, do not forget, please, that we have these parent hangouts that we're starting, very powerful places whereby parents can come and be and develop, grow, get tools and resources. There's so much that's happening there. I can't even speak to all of it. So be on the lookout for those parent hangout links. As well, we are doing webinars and webcasts to make sure that we're equipping you with skills that's going to help you to live your best life so that you can be positioned to give the young people the best version of yourselves, to grow them as the best version of themselves. Peace out.